This might just be the best weapon in Black Ops 7 Zombies, having the highest damage per second in the game and being able to one-shot the bears, making this one of the ultimate back pocket weapons to have, and will no doubt be the meta when the full Black Ops 7 Zombies game releases. So in this video, let's jump in game, show you the loadout, and take it all the way up to round 41 to show you how this is the best gun in Black Ops 7 Zombies. So here we are with what is potentially the best secondary weapons to have in BO7 Zombies. And what's incredible is if you press left on the D-pad, it gets rid of them so you have single wield, which is incredible. Right, let's go ahead and get the power on first. That is going to be important, but there we go. The akimbo's going crazy right now. I'm noticing a slight downside to these straight away. It's the ammo. You go through it so quick. But on the starting rounds, you're just going to melee anyway for points maximization, which I love that they've added this in the game now, where meleeing actually earns you more points if you melee them in the head. But once we get these things pack-a-punched and the rarity increase, you will see just how stupidly strong these are in the higher rounds, because my god, these things are insane. I'm so happy that we have a pistol meta in this game, especially akimbo, because my god, so fun. Right, let's get this on open. Let's go ahead and get the power on. Isn't it sweet that we can just switch from akimbo to non-akimbo? Like, that is actually a game changer. Like, imagine that on the GS45s for whatever reason. Just straight switch like that. That is so good, man. Let's quickly go ahead and test exactly what the damage is at its lowest when it's not akimbo. So we're getting like 130 crit. That's obviously without any perks or anything like Deadshot or Double Tap. Then if we go ahead and put it in akimbo, getting the same sort of 130. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade the rarity now. But now we've got it green. Let's go ahead and do a single fire test. 195. I feel like the only downside is you do go through ammo pretty quick, but again, we don't have this pack-a-punch yet where we will get double the ammo. But these are apparently the Xersa insta-killers, which is obviously going to be so useful in the final game. Let's go ahead and throw these in the pack-a-punch on round 6, which now becomes pack 0 and no cap. So I've actually only seen it when it's pack-a-punched single fire where it's no cap. And obviously, it's a reference to the cap 40. We get 50 rounds per magazine. Look at that. We're getting 522 per headshot now, which is pretty good. And I think at its max, it can do 10k crit damage. 10k, which is extremely crazy. But against a full horde, you just literally just go like that, and they are gonzo. Now that it's packed, you definitely get a good amount of ammo with these now. And you still blitz through them quick, but you're overall just going to destroy through zombies. But I'm really excited for that first bear round to see what these are like. We're going to need to put napalm burst on these as well, because napalm burst is the Xersa's weakness. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. But in theory, these have the highest damage per second in the entire game, making these so good as your backup weapon, just having as a secondary, especially if you were like doing like a boss fight or something like that. Going to be a game changer for sure. Right, I need Chompy to keep giving me the goods so we can get this thing upgraded as quickly as possible. Oh, double points. Hell yeah. Need to get some perks on this as well, and some perks myself. Okay, there we go. Out of ammo on it. No. Thankfully for green rarity, ammo isn't too much. Doesn't cost much at all. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and start putting some perks on this. So I think the first thing is we're going to put Deadshot Daiquiri. This should hopefully give us a bit more of an increased headshot damage. So let's test this out now. So it was 500. It's still 500. But I think it's just going to make us a little bit more accurate to getting those crits. Again, this is without any augments on. This is going to be an even more insane weapon once we do have augments. And now let's also go ahead and buy ourselves double tap to increase the weapon fire rate. This already has rapid fire on it, so this should just make this ridiculous. Hey, we got a ray gun. Yo, all right, moment of truth. Ooh, woo. Oh my god. So there's that highest damage per second in the game you're seeing right there. Like, geez, that's quick. Oh, I kind of wish there was a way to get like an even bigger mag on this, but 100 rounds. This definitely doesn't feel like a weapon to have in the early game, but late game, oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then combine this with the classic point system in Curse. Oh, baby. This is going to be a beauty. Hey, wow. Free random perk on round 10. I'll take it. And we got PhD. Oh, yeah. Max ammo, my favorite friend right now. Because this thing is just eating up ammo. It's probably the only downside to it so far. Right, let's try and hop up here. There we go. Right, let's go ahead and buy ourselves some jug. I think we're going to need that. Definitely going to come in handy against Ravagers. Let's see. It just delete, man. I think Speed Cola is also going to be the next perk we buy. That's definitely going to be needed. Right, speaking of, there we go. Speed Cola. I wouldn't mind another free perk, Treyarch, if you're hearing me. We're looking good right now. We're looking good. The recoil gets a little funky, but a lot of the time, you're just going to be shooting really up close like this. Okay, round 14. We've got a good amount of salvage, so let's go ahead and get the rarity up all the way to purple. Oh, we're looking really good here. I'm getting 1,148 crit. Again, this is just pack 1. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get pack 2. Okay, but 20,000 points. Let's get this thing to double pap. Let's see what the crit's saying. 2,300, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good against this bear. Now, I know the first bear test is not going to be fair because we got it double pat, purple rarity. Like, this is going to be stupidly OP against the bear. But I just want to show you the lethality of this thing early doors, and then we're going to progressively get harder and harder here. So here's the bear. Let's get the bear in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at those numbers, baby. That was pretty nuts. I'd like to hope that this will be the bear killer for all your future runs. If you have this in your back pocket, playing Ashes of the Damned, just have this there, and look, you just go ham, bro. Without doubt, one of the highest damage per second in the game there, by far. Like, look at the speed, the tenacity that thing got taken down in. Right, well, I do need some more salvage. I need a lot more salvage, actually, if I have any hope of getting this thing all the way up to legendary. Need some blue rarity. Come on. There we go. We got one. Oh, we've got another bear in. But we've got an insta-kill. Do we even dare? Just to see, for a joke, how quickly this goes down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, boy. That fire rate is something else. And a free perk. Wisp Tea. Yay. I mean, I'll take that. That's 2 free perks in one game. I think that's an absolute record for me. All right, let's work on getting some more salvage bin. Come on. Might actually have enough now. I don't know. Need to double check. Okay, but let's see how this thing is doing at round 20. And it is still... It's still destroying. Obviously, you want to be aiming for the head with these. Get that lethality. And again, this is with no augments. We need to stress. This is without augments, where these things would be even deadlier. Like, can you imagine some of the augments in BO6 where non-crit does double damage? We'd be getting nearly 1,000 there. We could even have the first hits do criticals, so we could have 4,000 damage. Like, there's just a lot of potential with these. Just need a little bit more salvage, and then we've got these things at the highest rarity. Come on, Chompy. Give me something good here. Give me another blue. But look at this. I genuinely think if you were, like, stuck in a corner, you just spam these, and you'd be good to go. I do need to get myself some quick revive, though. Oh, I need that health regen. Oh, but this is where it's really going to shine with a double points. Here we go. Got another bear in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. One clip. And we saw some of the crit there was 3,400, but I know that we can get 10k crit on this bad boy. So let's see. With a full mag of double points quickly. How quick can we rack up these points? Pretty quick. Pretty quick. That was like 3,000 points. Nearly 4,000 right there. Okay, but we can finally get these things at max rarity. So here we go. 5,000 salvage. There we go. Pack 0 and no cap. Highest rarity, pap level 2. Oh, this is going to be an expensive ammo purchase. Oh, wait, no. We've got a special round. Okay. Hell yeah. Don't even need to worry. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Right, let's do the single fire. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, what the single fire crit's going to be like. But look, you can see just that ADS. Oh, that crosshair. It's giving RK5, but it's also giving cap 40. Because here we go. 1,126 there on the Ravager. Let's see. Oh, we've got armored zombies galore. Okay, 3,000. 3,000. Right, let's put it back in akimbo. Get these zombies all nicely piled up here. Okay, let's go. Oh, we've got an insta-kill there. Oh, let's go. Yeah, 3,000's nice. For the damage as well, it is nice. And then, I mean, if you have an insta-kill, oh my god. There's just no hope for any of them. No hope. And Wisp T doing its thing. All right, let's go ahead and get this to the final Pack-a-Punch level here. Pack-a-Punch level 3. Woohoo! Let's go. Got that beautiful Pack 3 camo as well. 6,124 crit. Considering how fast these shoot, that is very good. I imagine you can do that. 6,000 damage per crit and you're shooting at like 120,000 damage a second. Like, that is insane. Here we go. Ravager doesn't have a hope in hell. The bear's going to get dropped so heavy. I'm intrigued to see if it's still this good at like round 35, round 45. I reckon so. The only problem is going to be the ammo. That's literally it. And you're probably better off shooting one gun, then reloading it, than shooting the other gun whilst the other's reloading. Okay, but here's the moment of truth. Round 26, we're going to get another bear. Let's see what the crit damage is, because I'm pretty confident with napalm burst and everything we've got set up here. This is going to be a 10k crit damage. It's going to be an literal insta-kill. And there's no bear. No bear. I guess we've got to wait next round then. I mean, this is the ray gun damage in comparison. It's starting to fall off a bit, the Mark 1 here. Okay, let's try this again. Bear? Is it bear time? Is it bear time? There he is. All right. Let's get him in. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, yeah, you were seeing that. 9,000, almost 10,000 damage to the bear. Literal insta-kill. I am actually really hyped for when there's 2 bears. I don't think anyone will ever say that, ever. Here I am saying that. I'm excited for 2 bears to be on the map. Right, I'm going to put this into single fire now, just out of curiosity. It's still really good, but yeah, you definitely feel the absence of not having 2, because when one is reloading, you just shoot the other. It's a beautiful combo. Even though these are max rarity, what is the ammo buy? Okay, it's 5 grand. Ooh, it's an expensive weapon, guys. It's an expensive weapon. What can I say? Let's compare this to the ray gun at its second pap. So the damage wise, you can see if I can actually get a headshot on a zombie, it's 9,000 damage. So this won't even do 9,000 crit to the bear. You're getting 9,000, 3,000 damage there versus... the ray gun's obviously a lot stronger, but the fire rate, if you combine the fire rate of this against the damage of the ray gun, the damage is actually very, very similar. Right, I think it's time I got a few more perks. We need at least quick revive and maybe stamina up too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Things just go so crazy. Okay, we've got another bear in. So I want to show you the mangler cannon in terms of damage compared to the pistols. Damn, dude. I heard the mangler cannon was good. He should have been able to taken it out in 3 shots, but I guess I'm a bad aim. But as you can see, it is equivalent to mangler cannon damage. I think we should wait until we get 2 bears in. Also, something I've noticed is just how small and precise that crosshair is. So you see, like, you have it as well in single fire, but then if we go double, you can just see that is pinpoint accurate. That's exactly where your bullets are going to hit for both guns. And round 31 test, still extremely pungent. I like that word, pungent. Maybe I'll get elemental pop. I don't want it to pop other elements, but I'm hoping that it might help with napalm burst a little bit to make it even stronger. Again, no augments. With augments, this thing would go even crazier. So this is this in its purest form, like in its purposely nerfed form. One problem in this beta is that because of no augments, the weapons just fall off damage-wise really early on, like super, super early on. Earlier than they really should. But with these, like you can see, not a problem. Ammo, little problem. Everything else, no problem. And for a comparison, ray gun, round pap 2, round 32, it's doing good, but as you see, it's crawling a lot on the first shot. It's not instantly killing. Versus this, where it is insta-killing, and we've got a bear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I needed to get a reload in there. Needed to get a reload in there. Have we got 2 bears yet? Have we got 2 bears yet? I don't know. Where is the bear? Where is the bear? There he is. Mr. Zursa. Come on, keep running, baby. Keep running. Oh, and he's gone. Is he gone? He's gone. Oh, 2 clips is all it needed. 2 clips. And then versus the ray gun damage, where look at that. There's too much popping up on the screen for me to even know how many zombies we're killing, but that is definitely killing faster than the ray gun. It's just, yeah, we're out of ammo. I think I need Vulture Raid. Vulture Raid, I think, would definitely help me because I'll be getting so much ammo off the ground. 50 rounds of mag, Vulture Raid. Oh, it's going to be a movie. I think what also makes these really good is because we're playing survival, it's such a small map, you're going to be close to the zombies anyway. Over distance, the range of these, the damage is definitely going to drop. But because you're so close to everything all the time, it's not a problem. Probably also get a 3 plate. For comparison, The damage is really falling off with this. We need to get it pat 3, but yeah, it's all right. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Vulture Raid. There we go. Okay, but we are now on round 35. And against Armored, it's taking a few more bullets to take them out. But otherwise, anything else, literal insta-kill. Oh, if only we could get 100 rounds on these magazines instead of 50. That would be peak. Yeah, these are still... Oh my God, the fire rate on these is stupid. And as long as you have a lot of money to back up the ammo purchases, I think you'll probably be making it back, if not slightly more every time. Oh, look at that. Double points combined with this. Woo! They got 4145, so spray these. 44,000. Right, let's grab that as well. Oh my God. Beautiful amount of points there. Beautiful. And there we go. There's our Vulture Raid ammo pickups. There we go. That's more like it, man. Oh, we should be nearing our next bear round. So we can test this again properly, where we'll have not 1 but 2 bears. Insta-kill, double points. Oh, we are actually winning. We are gaming. Yeah, Vulture Raid. Vulture Raid has made such a difference. And again, we don't even have the augments on for it as well. I think that would definitely help with the ammo problem. Okay, so round 37. Let's test how many criticals can we get. Here we go. Just how many zombie limbs? We got a fair amount there. Definitely a fair amount. Go again. Oh my God, I was not paying any attention to what was going on there. Oh, baby. Well, at least we've got a ton of points to be able to buy our perks back. All right, there we go. Perks acquired. Thank God for the surplus of points. Genuinely, I'd have to watch back the footage to realize how I went down, because I do not even know. And also, goodbye, Wisp Tea. Here on round 37, you can see that there's definitely a bit of damage fall off now, but in comparison to like literally every other weapon in the game, it's still incredibly usable. In comparison to the ray gun, the ray gun Mark 2, ray gun Mark 1 even, Pap 2 is still doing pretty good. This is definitely comparable. All right, we should have 2 bears coming in now. 2 bears, come on. Or not. Oh, yep, there we go. There's our bear. There's our bear. Right, let's get it in. Get the Casimir ready. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 1 full magazine is down. Okay, there we go. So 2 full mags to get rid of it in like no time at all. That is very impressive. I don't care what you guys say otherwise. That is very good damage to take out a bear. Like, you try any normal gun, it's just not gonna happen. And also appreciate that it takes almost no skill to take down bears with this, compared to any other gun where you need to be very, very accurate with where you're shooting in order to actually take it down. It seems that even if I wasn't going for the spores, it still took ridiculous damage from these. For comparison, the ray gun Mark 1 Pap 2, I know it's only Pap 2, you're seeing the damage numbers here. At this point, they are pretty much equivalent in damage, but you can see how much slower it's taking out zombies compared to these. Okay, round 40 Ravager round. I think this is going to be a very good test, because these things, oh my God, they just pile up out of nowhere. Look at them feeding. Get away from my loot. Woo! Normally, these rounds are so intense, you need to put the trap on at this point, because these guys are just going to be too much. Absolutely zero match for these pistols. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Round 41. I think the real test now is how these are going to deal against the Exfil Xursa Bear. So let's go ahead and initiate the call, spawn in this absolute monstrosity, and see how we can take this down. So let's throw down a Casimir. All right, and here we go. Oh my God. So 1 mag gone. 2. Very nearly done. So close, guys. So close. There's a HVT bear. And there we go. Absolutely insane. No problem whatsoever. Honestly, I think these are going to be absolutely meta when the full game releases. So absolutely take advantage of these. But let me go show you the loadout. So this is the loadout I have for them. And I'm sure there's probably going to be an even more meta loadout once the full game releases. But I've got on the monolithic suppressor because it adds bullet velocity and damage range, which just makes them even better, of course. Why wouldn't you use that? I've got the 5-inch LTI Epsilon 1 barrel for damage range and bullet velocity, as other ones guns either do bullet velocity or damage range, but this does absolutely both, so why wouldn't you use that? The magazine, we've gone for the Hellgate stick mag because it ups our mag size to 50 rather than this where it reduces it. We've not gone with any rear grip, and then the stock, we've got the Akimbo Coda 9. This is what we need to get them to be Akimbo, and for this you need to get this weapon max rank. Now, there are 30 ranks to this weapon, so you're going to spend a little bit of time grinding it, but trust me, it's worth it. And then finally, for fire mods, I put on the bolt carrier group, which adds rapid fire, which makes this even faster. I don't think this is necessarily needed because it is just insanely fast to shoot anyway. You could maybe add something like the overpressured for some bullet velocity, or this to make this even more accurate, but I want fire rate. And of course, fire rate with this thing is already crazy, but the faster you can make the fire rate, the more damage this thing can do. Absolutely one of the best guns in Black Ops 7 Zombies, so let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, drop it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you for another video with some more weapons very soon.